Okay, approach checks are complete. Landing lights, please. The speed's coming off. Okay, so the QNH now 1010 apparently. Let's put it down to 1010 and see what happens. So since it's really hard to get weather in the Ukraine at the moment, certainly aviation weather, this is all being estimated. From what I can find on the net, the current pressure setting at Kharkiv is 1010. So we continue the descent to 2,400 for the approach. We're going into runway 07. We're still 40 miles out at the moment, but it's all looking okay. In fact, I'm going to go a few degrees right really just to pick this up a bit better. So we can do that, and we're going to go heading select and come right a few degrees just to pick this up a little bit earlier. Okay, just over 32 miles at the moment. So let's go to the 20-mile range. So spoilers out, let's bring the speed down. Looking good. 27 miles out, the ILS should come in around about 25. There it is, it's there now. Okay, arm the localizer. Speed's coming back. So approach checks. MCP alt is set, VNAV, FMC speeds are set, minima is set. Water brakes 3. VREF, nav radios and course switch are set. And we passed the QNH. So let's just hit this now. Yeah, 1010 was right. Kharkiv traffic, Ukraine International 23 a kilo is lining up with the ILS. We're now 24 miles out, landing runway 07, full stop. bring this speed right back. 1,000 to go, so let's arm the approach. It's checked.
2,500.
Checked. So approach is armed, autopilot 2. Let's come back to 200. In fact, we'll come back to 180. Okay, flap 2 please. And flap 5 please. So I've got the runway in sight. Flap 10 please. So 9 miles out, nice steady approach. Okay, let's have the gear down please. .160 knots. And flap 15 please. Okay, runway's in sight. Let's go to VREF, which today is 143. Make it 144. Flap 30 please. Arm the speed brake. It's armed. Missed approach altitude set. Okay, landing checklist. Gear is down, 3 green lights. Flaps 30 set. Speed brake is armed. Auto brake 3. Missed approach altitude set. We are clear to land. Okay, it's a light wind. In fact, it's a very light wind. So let's take the autopilot out. 2,000, 1,000 checked. Let's take the autopilot out and do it manually. Okay. Let's see if we can do a decent landing. Always tends to drift off. I don't know why.
Approaching minimum.
Checked.
400. Minimums.
Continue.
200. 100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Ah, it's quite decent. Landed at 42. 2 in reverse. 100 knots. 80 knots. And nice one, managed to get off the runway there, so okay, after landing checks, water brakes disengaged, auto throttles disarmed, flight directors are off, flaps are up, speed brakes are up, strobe and runway lights are checked, transponder is standby and the APU is running. So welcome to Kharkiv, or Kharkiv, in eastern Ukraine. We're only, 30 miles from the Russian border. Today we've been flying for Virtual Airlines of Ukraine, and this is their Boeing 737-800 that I've travelled on many times. And nice little scenery of Kharkiv here. I like to do this flight quite a lot. I have friends in the city. And yeah, taxiway Alpha, we're going to turn in on Charlie-2 and park probably on stand 14. We never normally park at the terminal where the jetways are. Don't know why that is really. Almost all the time the 737-800 turns in and parks off stand or off terminal. So we're going to do that, and hopefully you'll get to see passengers unload and all that silly stuff. So in the meantime, enjoy the nice Kharkiv scenery. I will give details at the end of who the developer is and where you can get it. So here's Charlie-2. We turn in here and you get a good look at the terminal, which is a really nice model. It's exactly as I remember it. Left is clear. There you can see the terminal and the very ornate building that's next to it. This aircraft is not really parked the way it should be, or certainly not the way they normally do it, but we will go next to it so you can get a look at the terminal. As you can see, I mean, really nicely done. And I love that little building there, which is very well known at this airport. Parking brake is set. APU is on. Those can go off. Lights are off. Cut 2 and cut 1. And we are shut down. 2.5 kilos left. Parked at 1352. So we requested ground power, and there it is. So ground power goes on, APU goes off, bleed goes off. So passengers out, that's all checked there. Off. Window and hope heat goes off. Checked. Fuel pumps go off. And that goes off too. And the anti-collision light goes off. So before we go, just a couple of quick shots of the airport. Here you can see this beautifully modelled building is very ornate, and it's typically Ukrainian, and a place that I remember pretty well. And here's the main terminal, again pretty much exactly as it would be. We would come out of here at the bottom stairs here, or down this stair ramp here, and the bus would pull up and then take us across to the stand where the aircraft is. And there's the airport from landside. It's mostly sort of Bing data, but the buildings are good, they show it off, and I like it. I really would love somebody to do a real job on this airport, but yeah, who knows, we'll see. And there's the road that takes you out to the city, and you can't see it from here because it's not loaded, but down here somewhere, I just remember round about here, the Hotel Orbis is where I used to stay when I went there. So there's a high level shot across the airport and the city of Kharkiv in the distance. So as the second bus pulls up and the last of the passengers start leaving the aircraft, just want to say thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this short landing approach into a favourite place of mine. But I had a chat with somebody online and it just reminded me that it would be nice to fly in here again. So thanks for watching, thanks for joining me. This is Lee, your virtual airline pilot, flying today for Virtual Airlines of Ukraine. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next video. Bye for now.